Yo, what is up, guys? MattWic here. We are back, NHL 25, testing the draft here with the 2026 NHL entry draft. And we do have, I wouldn't say a plethora of picks, but a good amount of picks. We have a first, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, and then our 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So, something I'm thinking about trying to do with this draft class, because it looks a little bit top heavy. I think I'm going to try, there's 2 trade targets I want to go for. Either I want to trade up to the number 3 spot and try to grab Gavin McKenna, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. I want to try to trade up to the 3 spot to try to grab Gavin McKenna, because we have 2 created guys who are going to go 1 and 2 projected. If one of them falls, I wouldn't mind taking one of them as well. We also have Nathaniel Byrne, who looks like a created player, and then Ryan Robrek, who we had in our last testing the draft series. So I don't want to take him just because I want to mix things up a little bit. Other than that, I'd be interested maybe trying to move up to like 10 to 12 to try to grab Joe Iginla. Not really so much for his stats that he put up, because it looks like he's going to be, I mean, it says 2 years away, so he's probably going to come out as like a 66, 67, somewhere around there. But I mean, he put up insane stats, so he is someone I'm very interested in. If we can't do any of that, there is a player down around our pick. We were picking number 32, I believe. This Adam Novotny. He's more of like a consolation prize if we can't do anything, because he is also projected 2 years, pro mentality at a young age. Would love to have him in the room. So that does interest me a little bit, that he might be able to come out as a medium elite if we aren't able to trade up for that Gavin McKenna at number 3. But then other than that, there is one other thing that we are going to get teased with yet again. Another medium franchise 1-bar potential goalie. So that could be insane. There is always the chance. I have seen it once before in one of my series. I had a guy who was a 1-bar medium franchise actually came out to be a medium franchise. Unfortunately, he was so low overall. He only got to like 77 overall by the time he was like 26, 27. So we'll see. Maybe Jaden Faith will be the guy. I think he's projected around like the 3rd round. We'll probably snag him up there if we can grab him. That'd be interesting to see if we could hit the lottery there. But like I said, I'm going to try to trade up for that 3rd overall pick for Gavin McKenna, because I feel like we've hit pretty well on a couple of our drafts so far with some guys. We have Ricky Combs, we have Callie Paulson, we have the Russian that we got, and we have 2 really good young defensemen right now in Thomas Harley and Adam Bachfist. They're both 90 overalls now. Harley's 92, Bachfist is 90. So we got to re-sign him, and then I think that would be a nice core to build the team around. Then we have Peter Kochetkov, who is an 87 overall, and he's locked into a $2 million deal for, I believe, the next 3 years. So let me go ahead and try to make these trades, try to get to this number 3 spot, and then let's see what happens. All right, guys, so unfortunately, I was not able to trade for that 3rd overall pick. And then I didn't want to trade for the 12th or the 10th, because nobody wanted to give it up, and I don't want to give up the capital to move up that far when we potentially have a guy in the back of the draft. So I moved up from 32 to 28 with the Boston Bruins. I guess they felt, I don't know, they weren't super pissed that we swept them in the playoffs, so they were still willing to trade picks with us. So we gave them a 5th. To move up a couple spots just to confirm that we can get that guy, because I have seen the computer do some wonky stuff before where it grabs a guy maybe a little bit early, especially once you get into the back half of that draft. So we will see what happens there. Let's go ahead and sim back a couple of these picks and see what we got. 80 overall, what was his name? Ian Iverson. I was going to say Allen Iverson would have been a good name there. But Ian Iverson gets picked there, number 1 by the Utah Hockey Club. Detroit grabs a 78 overall. Wow, that's all that guy was. That's insane, especially seeing 83 overalls come out the last couple of years. And the New York Islanders, Gavin McKenna, 76 overall, medium elite. So at least he's on par kind of with those created guys, and it's not like super lopsided. Like these 2 guys came out as like an 84, 83, and he's a 76. So a little bit more even there. Let's see who the Flyers take here at 4. They take the other created guy, Per Hanula, and this is insane. I'm seeing these guys come out as medium elites, yeah, but these low overalls is a little disappointing to see. It did pop up the thing earlier in the year that this draft class was going to be a little weaker than usual, but it looks like that's something you should take to heart there. Ryan Robrek goes there, 74 overall, no X factors on him, unfortunately. San Jose with another top 10 pick. Alexander Archukin, medium top 6, 74 overall. Okay, so it's not as top heavy as we've seen in past drafts, but it seems like the talent's a little bit more spread around. Let's get through the top 10, and then we'll go back to our pick. Medium elite there. So, 2 medium elites coming out. Some nice picks there by Calgary and Chicago. You love when the Western Conference is able to snag some beasts. Got a little scared there with San Jose, but they got the higher overall guy, so he'll be ready in about a year or two. So let's go ahead and sim back to our pick here, number 28. Take a look through here. Any stud medium elite players go later after those top couple of picks? Doesn't look like it. Low overalls too. So that's why I'm interested to see 2 years away. Is that going to equal? There was a Ginla there, so yeah, really wasn't going to be worth trading up for him. 69 overall, medium, top 6, sniper. So that is it's an interesting pick, but I don't think it would have been worth giving up the capital that we would have had to move up to that pick. So let's go ahead. We do have a couple guys here who are possible elites, but their skill assessment and their years, especially this Johan Hagelin, I was thinking about him kind of, and then Volchenkov as well, but he shows possibly 5 years, which really scares me away there. Verada there, 4 years. Yeah, let's go with, so he's not confirmed medium top 6, which means he could be better. He has a pretty good skill assessment, and he's confirmed 2 years away, and he has a good personality trait, but that's not confirmed. So this is the guy I want to go with. This is why I traded up to make sure we could get him. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger. Let's see what we get. 68 overall, medium, top 6 forward. So a little bit disappointing. We would have liked to see him maybe as like a 70, 71, but a center left wing sniper is not bad to add to the organization. We have some two-way forwards that we've drafted the last couple of years, so it's nice to grab a guy that can put up some, hopefully put up some points, and he's a little bit higher overall than the guys taken before him. So let's see what we missed out on with these next couple of picks. Thank God I didn't take him. Volchenkov 60 overall, Verada 61 overall. Oh man, these picks are rough. I was surprised. I haven't seen our stud player back in the end of the first round. Oh, and of course the Hagelin guy was low elite. So that is a little bit of a miss on my part. Center playmaker though, we need snipers. We need guys who are going to be able to score goals, but giving the two-time defending Stanley Cup champions a 65 overall low elite at the back end of the first round definitely does not make me feel particularly good. So let's go ahead, pick number 49, what we have here. Let's go back through here. Any more medium elites, any guys that we missed out on? Another low elite there, Victor Porter. So these guys are making me look a little bit bad right now. Hopefully we can hit here with one of our 2 second-round picks and kind of turn the tables on him a little bit here. We'll go with a little bit more risky of a pick here. We do have this goalie here I was looking at, but we're already going to take a goalie a little bit later on. Stanislav Kagradov, right D, 2-bar, low elite. We have a couple. See, this is the thing too. I don't know what my scouts are doing. They scouted so many guys as possible elites. Like, look at this. Like, that's an insane list, but they're so unconfirmed. It's just so hard to go with any of it and trust it. So let's see what we have here. I mean, we have the Castonguay guy. We're already taking this guy at pick 96. Any of these other guys close? Another goalie. This might be a big goalie draft, boys. So just lock in for that one. And then the other guys that were kind of close to our picks were just low elite guys. We do kind of need defense, so I guess I'd be between either Kagradov or Bykov here. I like Bykov a little bit more because he can play both sides, but we can always tell Kagradov to learn to do that. Larry Murphy is a similar style. That's interesting, being a defensive defenseman there. So let's go back to that pick. Oh man, this is a tough one. We're not taking the real guy because we know we got a better chance with some of these created guys. What's their year potentials? 3 years, 3 years. Castonguay's 5 years, 4 years, 4 years, 3 years. Who's that? Julius Champion. What a name for that guy. Skill assessment. Yeah, really doesn't show me anything. He looks like he's going to be more of a... No, he's a two-way forward. His strengths make me think he'd be more of a sniper, but I guess that is what it is. But that's a great name, and especially an Italian, too. Julius Champion. Maybe we take him just based off that. Let's see. I keep looking at the goalie. I'm like, I know he's not going to be what we want him to be. What was he? 3 years confirmed. Kagradov was 4 years possibly, and Bykov was 4 years possibly. So they're probably all 3 years if we're being honest. Stanislav Kagradov or Ruslan Bykov. Two-way defenseman. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm going for Bykov. I'm just more interested in that pick. Oh, come on. 63 overall, low top 4. Not terrible, not great. I'm gonna be really disappointed if one of those guys you were looking at. I know the goalie's probably going to be elite, so I'm not going to feel too bad about that. Yeah, medium elite, 50 overall, Gilbert Castonguay. Would have been probably a nice guy to take for the Quebec fans here. So maybe a little bit of a miss there. Nielsen was a top 6. Lynn's a top 6. Do have another pick here in the second round, so let's just skip back to that one and see. Anybody else here? Low top 6. Kagradov was the same thing. He's an offensive defenseman, though, so that might have been a little nicer to have. So maybe a bit of a miss there on my part. Champion 64 overall, so he wasn't in the elite. If he would have came out as elite, that would have very much pissed me off. Kind of regretting not just taking the goalie now, but we got a low elite goalie last year from that franchise. What if guy that we got. Now we have another one that will probably end up being a low elite if the trend continues. Stanislav Zykov. Okay, 2-bar low elite. I really got to go through and do my own scouting for a lot of this stuff because I'm kind of disappointed with how the scouts are doing so far. Normally in the old games the skill assessments would be a little bit better, but it seems like it might take a little bit longer to get that to a 100% confirmed, because it's really killing me right now, because that's what I go off of primarily when I'm doing these drafts. What was this guy? He's put up some good numbers. Don't have anything there. What's this guy? 4 years. Let me just sort real quick by these and just see their ETA. Ooh, 1 year. Sergei Kozanov. Maybe we take 2 goalies here and just say F it. 1 year. Whoa. The 1 year's confirmed, so the skill assessment's probably pretty accurate. I'm going to take this guy. That's pretty crazy. He's probably going to be... Oh, backup. 71 overall. Damn it, I got fooled. All right, well, not terrible. At least we'll have some trade fodder. We got another goalie pick coming up with this next one, too. So a bit of a miss there on my part. Not really locked in right now, I guess. 66 overall for Grigorenko there. Let's go ahead and sim back to our next pick here. This will probably be where we take that goalie, because I think he was projected 90. So I don't want to wait too much longer. Hopefully he didn't get taken already, actually. That would be disappointing. The title of the video wouldn't be truthful at that point. I'd have to come up with something else. But let's see. He should be pretty close. I think he was picked 90, 96. So we'll take him right here. Medium franchise potential goalie. Please, draft gods, please be looking down on me. I really want this. Please be a franchise potential. That would be absolutely insane. Okay, medium elite. Okay, that's better than it was the other day. Butterfly goalie, 47 overall. So we'll see if he's able to make it to the NHL. So we kind of make up on our missed pick with Castengay there with Jaden Faith here. So I guess if you see a guy, this is a good one for you guys. If you see a guy who's franchise potential, there's seems like a 90% chance that he's going to come out as one of the elites. So that is interesting to see there. I think I already went through the picks there. Didn't see anything crazy. So we'll go back to pick 97 here. Enforcer, Jude Roy. Great name. 88 strength. That guy's going to be a beast. And, of course, he goes to Colorado. So they're having themselves a banger of a draft right now. What else do we have here? We're starting to see bottom 6 guys come out. All right, and then we have our medium elite. So let's go. We need a forward who's going to be like a medium or low elite. We have a couple chances here. Well, that's another goalie. And Vince Millman, the mailman. All right, let's see. We got to really dig in here, boys. We got to dig in hard. We do have a top 9, 18 years of age, 5 years away, though. This guy's confirmed HL top 2, so I feel bad for whoever's going to end up taking him. It would be fun to see guys like that, like if there were confirmed players like that, like let's say other teams around the league had it confirmed that he was going to be that, he would just drop like insanely in the draft. But it seems like if he's going to go at pick 131, he goes at pick 131 or 132, so not too much shift up there by the computer. Let's see. Goalie. And then 179, so these guys are a little bit too far back in the draft. Do we have anybody who's low elite that's like around our spot? This guy, but I doubt it because he's a real player, so there's no way he's probably going to come out as an elite. Just Millman. And then we have some top 6 guys. This guy, nah. Do we go? No. Let's go with Millman. He's the only guy around our slot that looks like he has some potential there. He dropped pretty significantly in the central scouting rankings. So I don't know what's behind that, but let's take a look and let's take a flyer on this boy. 57 overall, low top 9. Jeez, power forward though, so at least he's got some size. 6'4", 209. Big boy there, but definitely leaving something to be desired here. Don't believe we have any more picks. Yeah, 2 more picks left, so let's go ahead and sim to the next round. Go back and take a look and see what Ottawa and Nashville did there. And 59, 57. Okay, so yeah, the draft is really starting to wane down a little bit here. We'll skip to our next pick. Come on, give me some, at least if other teams are getting elites or something like that. But I'm seeing a big drop-off compared to the last couple years. You're not seeing as many low elites get picked in these later rounds, which is a little disappointing. Like I said, especially with having both of the draft settings on high. I thought we'd see a little bit more action here, but does not seem to be the case. And good God, we have no information on any of these guys. How am I supposed to make an informed decision, scouts? I tell you what, a lot of you guys are going to get fired here at the end of the season if this is how things are going to be, because I'm not feeling this right now. Like I said, this next year, I'll probably take a little bit longer to get the video up, maybe like an extra, maybe like not tomorrow, but the next day after that, because I think I'm going to go through and personally scout all of my own stuff and see how much of a difference that makes between just the computer scouting it and me scouting it. It should make quite a difference with the having 3 scouts in each region. And then I'll maybe make a little video giving you guys a breakdown on the best ways to scout once I get to experiment there a little bit more. But yeah, this is just not doing it for me because like I said, we have no information on these guys. I can't even look at like skill assessments. It's like 1 bar, nothing. It's like, guys, what are we doing all year? Can we like split the division of labor of work up a little bit better? Like, what's going on? What do we got to do? But yeah, God, this is terrible. What do we have? 157 here, 130. I don't really want to take another goaltender. We already got 2 this draft. Let's just grab somebody around our pick. Like I said, I got no information on half of these guys. Landon Loins is a funny name, so I might just do that. Well, at least, hey, he's got confidence, but he has character issues. So maybe not. Right wing. 4 years, 20 years old though. Minute 24 left with the pick. Jesus Christ, these videos are going to be forever if I'm sitting around here trying to just take information off nothing. Tyson Wong, yeah, why not get on the team? T Wong, 58 overall, low bottom 6. Jesus Christ, sim pick. Let's see who the Colorado Avalanche take. I swear, if they got, how do they have so many picks in this late half round of the draft if they've been trading all their people to try to load up for these Stanley Cup runs? Let's see what they take here. Loins goes 57 overall, medium 7th defenseman. I don't think I have a 5th round pick. I think this is the one I traded away with Boston to move up. So let's just take a peek. Yes, they have our pick. All right, so we'll go ahead and sim to the next round here and see what we've got. Let's see, medium bottom 6, low, AHL, 70, medium fringe. Jesus Christ. So like if you can get a top 6, I guess in past years, that's like getting a low elite now, as opposed to, I mean, low top 4, that's not bad. Top 6, medium starter goalie, medium starter goalie there. Jeez, yeah, but past years, we'd be seeing like low elites flying off the boards. Makes it a little bit less interesting, in my opinion. You want to see those guys popping off in the 6th, 7th round and undrafted guys coming out, but I guess we get top 6s now is going to be our new low elites. Doesn't sound as good for a title, that's for sure. But let's see, can we hit on something here? Dorian Ferdinands. Let me see the guys I had pinned. I think I had a couple funny names. Yeah, we had Rob Ray, Jack Too Good, and Colby Train, who's a real guy, but I think what was I interested? Yeah, 6'4", 204. I was like, damn, that's a big boy. Maybe we'll look at him. But maybe with one of our next pick, we'll take either Rob Ray or Jack Too Good. I think Jack Too Good is probably going to be who we're going to go with. That has to be a real player because there's no way I think EA would put that in the game. That's a little bit too fun of a name for EA to grace us with. Mika Tukio. 5 years, good leader, respected, very loyal. I like that. Shot utilization. Hey, we can always just tell him to shoot a little bit more. What about this low top 4 guy? Pro mentality. Any team would love to have his personality in the locker room. Well, that's pretty nice. Pavel Malakov. Let's go for the big shooter, and let's go for Mika Tukio. Come on. 70, come on, there's no way. Sim pick, Jesus Christ, man. I gotta go back to the drawing board, boys. The draft god's gonna lose his title. Although it's not like I'm missing any picks, that's to be fair, right now, to be fair. it's not like there's like low elites just flying off the board right now before and after us, and I'm just missing them. There's nothing in this draft. So let's go ahead. What's this guy? We got Carl Klinge. What a name. Carl Pitt, another good name. Not even gonna say that name. Marcus Nikitin, Coleman, we got our boy Kobayashi, Ray Kobayashi. We're gonna bring him back in here. What else? What else? Any other good names here? I think I'm just gonna go with Rob Ray. Oh, we got McNutt, Ephraim McNutt. Yeah, he's been in a couple games before. Marcus Ruck, I think he's been in a few games. I think that's a real player. DeAndre Yoshimura, what a name. Hector Knights, I was gonna hope it was Harry Knights. That would have been pretty good. Shamar Moses. Come on, come on, come on. Nothing, it looks like. What's this Shields guy? William Shields. That's not as fun if he's a real player. Let's go with, let's see. Do we want to go with Rob Ray or Jack Too Good? 18. I'm going to go with Rob Ray because I feel like Jack Too Good might be a real player. If he's not, he'll be in the draft next year, and you guys can let me know, and we'll take him next year. But Rob Ray, get on the team. Let's see what you got. 49 overall, low 7th D. Well, he wasn't projected to get anywhere near drafted, and that shows you why. So let's see who goes for the couple picks after us here in the 7th round. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ooh, Klinge got drafted. Carl Klinge, nice for him. 47. Carl Pitt got drafted as well there. Not seeing anything crazy come out. 56 overall, 58 overall. I guess that's not a bad 7th round pick. 49. But yeah, I guess hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Like I said, a little disappointing we didn't see some bigger action come out. I mean, I feel like it was after like the 3rd round there was no elite potentials at all, so it was a little bit disappointing. But yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more NHL 25 content. As always, guys, the support on the channel has been awesome. Keep it coming with the subbies and the likes and the comments. I love reading all your guys' comments. I think Friday game release is for full, so everybody will be able to get their hands on it if they want to. Don't forget, if you do have, I think it's Xbox Game Pass or Xbox Live, you do get the 10-hour trial. So if you weren't aware of that, definitely download that and hop in to give it a try before you buy. I've been having fun so far, though, so I don't think you'd be too disappointed if you did pick it up. But guys, that's gonna be this one. Appreciate you watching. Peace.